Yo, what's going on, people? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, we got ourselves a huge slate today. I hope you guys are ready, because I am. No, I'm ready. Locked in. Uh, we got a lot of MLB to go over today. We got some NFL, and of course, we're going to talk about some WNBA today as well. We are officially back live on Twitter, which is a good thing because it brings in a lot more people. So always a good thing when we're back live on Twitter. That's where a lot of our listeners come from. So I'm happy that I finally got verified. So yeah, back on Twitter now. Uh, so we're going to get started here in a few minutes. If you guys can, if you're on Twitter, can you please go to your social media, retweet the show for me, and if you're on YouTube, uh, share the link. I really don't know how it works on YouTube, but yeah. Appreciate you. Good morning, Prolific. How you doing, man? Uh, say your parlay. Yeah, that's good, man. The strikeout parlay you gave is awesome. James Felix, I know you're driving. Good morning. Just be safe, bro. Be safe. Put your seatbelt on. So yeah, it's yesterday's recap. Oh yeah, by the way, we got Oliver coming in today. He'll be in shortly. So we are going to have someone else besides me in here talking. Oliver will be joining us. I have a guest speaker for the weekend as well. We got two guest speakers coming on for Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not going to release them until the day they come on. So it will be in the morning before the space starts because I've had a lot of people back out on me. So I don't want to, announce anyone coming on until the day they're coming on. Because last time I announced someone coming on, they kind of backed out on me, and I felt pretty bad about it. So I'm not going to do that anymore. But I do have two people lined up for the weekend for us, and Oliver will be coming on today. Yesterday's VIP, man, I keep telling you guys to get on board. I keep telling you guys it has nothing to do about me. Well, it has a little bit to do about me making money, but it's about y'all making money. I mean, I'm basically giving my VIP away for nothing. And we are just killing it. I swept the board again last night. We've been seeing the board extremely well. I know there's quite a few of my VIP members in here right now, and I bet you all of them can tell you that it's just the last month has been really, really good to us. I hope this shit never stops. I truly do. I hope this shit never stops. Public Enemy, good morning. You said you're in your truck. I'll try and comment, please. Do the show if I can. Man, everyone's driving today. Just be careful, guys. That's all I'm saying. Listen to Plug Talk and be careful. I did have someone DM me. They want me to turn the show into a podcast. So that is already something I had a thought about doing. So I'm always going to do the stream. Plug Talk now and forever, as long as I'm doing it, is going to continue to be a stream for now on. All right, it's going to be just like this. I'm going to be trying to grow my YouTube a lot more. But what I'm going to be doing is taking my audio from my stream and turning it into a podcast. So that is what I am doing. That's my next mission. So after I get a couple more under my belt, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be turning Plug Talk. The stream is always going to be live like this, but the Plug Talk will turn into a podcast for people that are driving or that do want to go back and listen to the podcast in their headphones or whatever. They can go on like the Odyssey app or Spotify or something like that, and you can actually find Plug Talk in there. So that's my next mission. So that will be done within the next month or so. So I'm pretty excited about that too. Um, as long as you guys keep showing up, man, like I said, as long as you guys keep showing up and supporting, I'm going to continue to try to invest in this and grow it as much as I can. Obviously, it takes help from you guys, but As long as you guys keep showing up and supporting and helping me grow, man, I got y'all. Hemdirk, I appreciate you, bro, for subscribing to my YouTube today. I really do. Everyone that subscribes, man, it means a lot to me because it's a new, obviously it's a new platform I'm trying to take on, and I'm trying to initially make it my go-to platform, which is YouTube. I'm hoping the outlet can, obviously Discord is where the outlet is, but I want YouTube to actually be like the media outlet of it. All right. So like I said, VIP went great yesterday. I'm not going to sit here and talk for an hour. I know Oliver's coming in soon, but I don't know when. We're not going to wait on him. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the games. We got a lot to cover today. Thankfully, all the games are late today. So we have plenty of time to kind of go through everything, not leave any stone, not turned. So we'll try to dig in and find everything, man. All right, so let's jump into it, man. Without further ado, I bring to you the MLB. Like I said, if you guys are in here, please retweet the space, man. If you're on Twitter, which a lot of you are, man, we got a lot of people on YouTube in here too. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in on YouTube too. But if you're on Twitter, if you can, please just retweet the space for me. I would highly appreciate it. And remember, guys, if I'm not answering you on YouTube, I mean, if I'm not answering you on Twitter, I apologize. I don't get the notifications on Twitter. I have to find a way to make that a way where I can also see your guys' comments on Twitter as well. Like I seen Ike. Good morning, by the way, Ike. Good morning. So I could see some of your comments on Twitter, but some of them don't come through. So it's weird. I gotta see why that is. All right. Enough of me rattling on, man. Let's just get started. Appreciate all y'all coming in too, by the way. Hopefully we get a couple hundred people in here today. Um, all right. So the first game we got, guys, we got the Pirates and the Reds. Looks like we got the Pirates coming in. Looks like we got the Pirates coming in at a minus 120. We got actually, hold up. Nope, we're not starting yet. All right, Oliver, I'm adding you now to the show. Perfect timing, because we're just doing the first one. All right, you good?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. Why can't I see you on my desktop?
I
I
don't
can
know.
see you on my I can see you on one of my dual monitors, but I can't see you on the other one. That's extremely weird.
I don't know. I
All
see.
right.
I see the melanin greatness on my end. So
I guess that's what it is. I don't know. All right, let's get started. Just remember, Oliver, you got to keep your mic muted. I don't know why, bro. I think it's because you might be using your phone. It echoes. All right. All right. So let's get started. So we got first game. Yes, Ozzy's in the building, people. Ozzy's in the building. You got everyone saying what's up to you, man. Ike, the YouTube is so guys, my YouTube is the outlet. It's the outlet underscore SV. That's my YouTube, I believe. It's the outlet underscore SV. Or it might just be the outlet SV. But you can't miss it. Once you go on there, it's the outlet sports ventures. Just type it in. I'm the only outlet sports ventures on there. So, all right. All right, so let's get into it. So we got the Pirates at a minus 120. We got the Reds at a plus 100. We got a total of 8.5 today, guys. It looks like it's highly favored to the under in this one. We got Andrew Abbott taking the mound for the Reds, and we got Bailey Falter taking the mound for the Pirates. I like the over in this game, Oliver. I do. I think this is a good game where we can go and get some props out of. I think we're going to see a lot of runs. I mean, both teams, they have been tough to back lately because honestly, I don't know about you, but I all year I have had trouble capping both of these teams. When it comes to player props, not so much. I can pick out some players on these guys, on these teams, and I do really well with the player props. But when it comes to capping these teams, it's kind of tough for me because I'm not sure ever what their lineups are going to do. Their starting rotations are very inconsistent. Very tough team, man. Both of them to cap, but the Reds lineup, they have definitely been good against right-handed pitching lately. I mean against left-handed pitching lately because Falter is lefty, so they've been really solid against left-handed pitching lately. Uh, they're actually number one in ISO versus left-handed pitching in the last 30 days. The Reds are. The rest of their numbers are not too great. So basically, what that's telling us with the ISO is basically what it's telling us that they've been hitting with a lot of power against left-handed pitching, right? So and they also they have an extremely high K rate as well. So that's what I mean about power. They're swinging with a lot of power, but they're missing as well because they got an extremely high K rate in the last month versus right-handed pitching. So we got to take that into consideration. It's just Abbott. He's not been a great option, man. I know Abbott is a good starter. Like I like Abbott a lot. I've backed him a lot, but recently Abbott has just not been a good option for me, man. And this Pirates team, believe it or not, they have been hitting left-handed pitching well also. So I do think we see a lot of runs here. I'm mainly looking towards the fade falter here. I think Abbott has a better chance of having a better start than Falter does, and I think the Reds lineup is a lot more consistent than the Pirates. So I'm going to be looking at Steer and Stevenson today. You look at Spencer Steer, his numbers look really great. It's a righty on lefty matchup. And you got Tyler Stevenson, that's another righty on lefty matchup. Both of them have really good numbers. And like I said, guys, these are the guys that are just swinging for the fences here. They're power hitters. I can see Steer possibly going yard today. So I like Spencer Steer for his total bases and his hits, runs, RBIs, and a possible home run. And I like the over.
Huge Reds. That bullshit yesterday. So full disclosure, I'm pretty sure on here y'all recall said I like the Reds in the first five. So we were getting the pitcher's duel of the damn century. Joey Lodolo gets in the bottom of the fifth, starts throwing balls, hitting batters with the ball. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Gives up a run, and then before you know it, it is 6-0 before the end of the damn fifth inning. Well, I tell you, Lodolo went out there, got his K's. Him and Skeens were dealing. I know Lodolo finished with 8. I know last I saw Skeens had 7. I don't know exactly what he finished with. But when you lose a game like that, when you had it right there, at least for the first 5, and then you shit the bed. You shit the bed, literally. So I got to run with the Reds. I mean, you give me plus money, and I feel like the average bettor that didn't even pay attention to the game, but you're going to see that, damn, the Pirates kicked their ass 7-0. Game was a lot closer than that, but like I said, one little instance, and it was bums over Baghdad in a sense. Also, I'm looking at, it's a little juice, but Reds first 5 team total sitting at 1.5. You getting the Reds full game team total over 3.5. Wouldn't be opposed to touching those either, but I think the Reds, give me that plus money. I have to take the chance. I know you said Abbott has his struggles, but his past couple starts, he been still kind of leaving batters out there, but he been getting out of it. He hasn't been giving up the runs. So hopefully that's what we continue to see here from Abbott. But like I said, I do agree with you on the over though. And I think I would definitely be looking at the Reds to get some runs here today too though.
Yeah, the Reds lineup has great numbers against Falter. And Abbott has a small sample size. But if y'all pay attention to the screen right here, these work really well for me when I look at these. So yes, I wish the plate appearances was a little more, I like normally my plate appearances to be anything over like 24, right? Then I could really kind of consider what the numbers are telling me. This one's at 19, but look at Abbott's K percent, bro. He's got a 47.4 K percent with a zero walk percent, a batting opponent batting average of a 158, and the thing that gets me is the ex WOBA here at a 138. Bro, usually when you got that ex WOBA and you got that K percent like that, that usually means, at least for me, because I use Baseball Savant for quite a few years now, that usually tells me that Abbott's about to come out here and shit. Like I wish the plate appearances were a little higher for this one, because then it will be a go for me. But these numbers right here, man, is definitely indicating that Abbott's about to come out here and deal. So it's not what we've been seeing from him lately, but I'm just saying what the numbers tell me. But yeah, I like the Reds a lot, man.
I was gonna say it's weird because I was thinking of that too, and was thinking of maybe on the slick looking at Abbott's cage, but they just
Yes,
got
they're
they.
at a 5.5.
Hey, I'm just saying. Yesterday and the day before, you took Heaney at 5.5. You saw what he did. I got on here and talked about Patrick Corbin being at a 5.5 yesterday. See what he went and did.
Yeah,
Just saying. I don't have it even have it up. What's the juice on him?
it's only at a -110.
Yeah, bro. I like it.
So do I. I
I
like it a
like it.
lot.
I think it's gonna be one of those sneaky ones nobody don't really want to touch. The same way with Corbin yesterday. His over 5.5 was plus 115. I think he had 7, 8 Ks or yeah, he was on his shit yesterday. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, man. I'm liking the Reds more and more. The more I look into this, man, I'm liking them early, really. I want to back Abbott here.
Yeah.
The Reds batters look terrific. Yeah, man. I like a lot of stuff in this game, man. This is a good game to start the night. I think we could pop off on this one for real. All right, so let's look at the next one, man. We'll move on. I think we gave a lot of uh, good ones in that game, and we actually started to show off on the right side. All right, so we got the Astros taking on the Orioles, guys. This is another one that looks to be kind of tough, but not so much. The line is what confuses me the most. So we got the Astros at a -118. We got the Orioles at a -102 here. We got a total of 8.5, slightly favored to the over. What really gets me is the pitching matchup. So we got Hunter Brown taking the mound for the Astros, and we got Cade Povich taking the mound for the Orioles, and they're only giving us the Astros at a -118. Now, yes, we are in Camden Yards, and I get the Orioles are the Orioles, very public team. Um, they have been priced like this all year. I get it, but are we forgetting who the fuck Hunter Brown is? Like, this is insane to me, bro. I like if it's a trap, I gotta live with it, man. You gotta bring a big fucking net. Because I can't pass up Hunter Brown at a -118. Bro, he is seriously, Hunter Brown has not been talked about enough. Like, he hasn't. Okay, he had one bad month. The boy got fucked up in April. Let's say Hunter Brown, bro, let's just look what he's done lately. He's been an absolute fucking stud. He has gave up less than 3 runs in 6 of his last 7 games, right? This month alone, we're almost at the end. This month alone, he has an ERA under 2. Like, bro, his K work is filthy. If Hunter Brown did not shit the bed in April, I swear to God, Oliver, he would be favored for the Cy Young right now. On God, bro. He would actually win. He would probably win he would probably win that bitch, to be honest with you. Like, April is the only thing on his resume that is bad. Like, I don't get this line, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong, Povich, like, bro, if it was Suarez coming out, right, instead of Povich, if it was Suarez, then okay, I would understand this line. But Povich, like, how long are they even expecting Povich? Like, this shit just don't make sense, bro. Bro, they got Povich out. They got his line at a 17 and a half. So we're getting Povich out there where this should be Suarez numbers, honestly. I mean, because Suarez, that's who was supposed to be out today. So with Povich coming out, it's like they just didn't even bother to move the number. Bro, fuck that. Give me the Astros. I mean, give me the Astros, bro. I said I told y'all before the Orioles are on a downward slide, and I stick by that. They're on a downward slide. This team is nothing but bats. They have no structure in the dugout. They have no one in the front office. There is a lot more going on with this team than meets the eye. And I'm telling you, the later we get into the season, the more these problems are going to start to come to light. You're going up against a very well organized Astros team with who I personally think is one of the best pitchers in the league coming out. So, and we're getting them at almost a fucking minus 118 is just ridiculous, bro. This is probably the most value on the board. So give me the Astros here. I'm taking them in the first five and on the money line. I'm not going to pass this one up.
Hmm. You being very disrespectful to school. That's all I'm gonna say. Um,
Bro, I'm just saying, Scooble is great, but seriously, let's say Hunter Brown did not have that April, bro.
I mean, I feel you where he would be kind of in the talks in a sense.
I think he would be favored right now. He has
Uh,
been downright nasty, bro.
but that's the one thing with me. When the Orioles really get their shit ran, normally the next game they come back with some shit. Obviously, a hell of a call. You got the Astros at a plus 130 last night. Great value. And now you're getting them in the favorite spot, slightly favored. Like I'm getting a minus 125, minus 105 on my book with it. So I think the Orioles bounce back, bro. I mean, Hunter Brown's been great, but then, I mean, who knows? Like I said, if these Orioles bats get to going and then kind of looking at the numbers, I'm seeing what you're getting hits allowed. You got an over 5.5. You got Hunter Brown's earned runs at I think it was at a 2.5. 2.5 at a plus 108. Yeah, I kind of like that. I just saying you give me a plus 180 on an over 2.5. I think the Orioles bats coming something today. You got shut out by Aaron Getty. Aaron Getty handled his business. I know Hunter Brown's been balling, but it's a Friday night in the MLB. We in Camden Yards. You're getting the Orioles at a hell of a price, and I just think after a 6-0, it's kind of the same way I'm looking at the Reds. It's just after that, I feel like I have to take them to bounce back. So I'm gonna roll with the Orioles. I got to minus 105. You know that's my number. So I'll take a stab at it. I got to.
All right. Yeah, no shit prolific. So we do have I don't know where unless my shit didn't update yet, but I'm seriously seeing I'm seeing Abbott, guys. I don't
What did he say?
let me go to another one. They're saying RotoWire has Farmer.
Well, that might be. It could be because that's why I said I didn't have a picture for the Reds. So maybe
I still got Abbott, bro. I got
I
Abbott on
okay.
DraftKings.
My
I
book,
got Abbott on Baseball Savant, and I got Abbott on Switch Analytics.
my book says former. Now that I look at it, yeah, it says former.
So let me refresh DraftKings and see what they say. But if you guys all got Farmer now, then I guess it's Farmer. Nope. DraftKings still got Abbott.
Well, look. Well, maybe what. I mean, if it's former, maybe they gonna do like the little starter bullshit, and then Abbott gonna come out there. I mean,
Because it is prolific. There's a big difference between Abbott and Farmer. If Farmer's coming out, I'm leaving this game alone. I really like the over at that point. If Farmer's coming out, I really like the over at that point. But from what I'm seeing right now, literally, Baseball Savant, DraftKings, Swish Analytics all have Abbott for me. But there's three different people in the chat saying that it's Farmer.
yeah, like I said, I got former on my book, so
That's crazy, bro. So maybe DraftKings just didn't update yet.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. As soon as I see Farmer, then okay. So let's just leave it like this, so we ain't got to go back to it, guys. And I will check the chat moving forward every time now. But moving forward, if Farmer is posted, take the over. If it's Abbott, we're rocking with them K's, and we're going to be back in the Reds pretty heavy here. All right, we'll leave it at that.
I'm not gonna lie, I still want to rock with him just for the fact everybody gonna think, oh, it's former, woo woo woo, and like I said, with the price tag you're getting, like you're gonna get the recency bias off what the Pirates did yesterday. Watch this line. Matter of fact, probably gonna go up. So hopefully that's
Oh
what
yeah, it
happens.
definitely will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely will. That's what I mean. I have not seen no movement on the line or anything yet. So it's peculiar because I mean it's like funny because I know you guys obviously you're not lying. So you guys are seeing Farmer. I just don't know why on I guess it's just right now you guys got the update before all these other books that I'm using did. You know what I mean? So it's in the middle of being switched. It has to be. All right. We got the Yankees. We got the Yankees taking on the who are the Yankees taking on?
Big Rockies.
Yeah, the Rockies. That's it. Jesus
Game of the
Christ.
day.
Here we go. Um, man, you already know I'm on the fucking Yankees here, bro. There ain't no way. All right, so said that about Corbin yesterday too. All right, so we got the Rockies at a plus 250. I might have to agree with Oliver just because of the minus 300 on this John. So we got the Rockies at a plus 250. We got the Yankees at a minus 310. We got a total of 8, highly favored to the over in this one at a minus 118. We got the Rockies bringing out that guy, Kyle Freeland. And then we got Carlos Rodon taking the mound for the Yankees. Even the Yankees run line is at a minus 142, bro. So right away when I see this, I'm like, I'm not touching this game. All right, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not touching this game, but I like the Yankees team total here. I think it goes over. I want to hear what Oliver's got to say about this. Maybe he could talk me off of it. Friedland has been a fade all year. He has been. But I'll give you this, Oliver. I'll give you this about Friedland. We know he pitches his actually that's a lie. Freeland actually pitches better. Oh my god.
At
Yo,
the crib.
yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bro, he pitches so much better at the crib. So he's actually got an ERA over 8 on the road. And he's going up against a Yankees team that is absolutely crushing the fucking ball right now. Oliver, I can't do it, bro. I can't. He's walking into Yankee Stadium with Judge the way he's hitting. You might as well take Judge for a walk today. They're going to walk Judge. I mean, he's been way too hot. Anytime that boy touches the ball, it's out of the park. So I would take Judge for a walk today, maybe two. Take Soto to back him up. Soto goes yard. He didn't go yard yesterday, right? I think he got a double.
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
All right, well, that's Soto and Judge double chance on DraftKings is probably going to be really, really ugly price, but it's been a gem. I'm going to continue to take it. It's been almost free money for the last week. So I'm just going to continue taking that. Today it's sitting at a plus 105, so it's a quick double up on your money. Give me Judge Soto home run at a plus 105. and I am going to take the Yankees team total over the. I believe it's at a 5.5 today. So I'm going to take the Yankees team total over in this one, and give me the Judge and Soto home run at a plus 105.
All right. All right. So I believe this line, I think it opened like at a minus 290, somewhere in that range. So obviously you getting a minus 313 now. If I recall, I think it was that last Friday. We had multiple teams that were like high 200s or one that was like a low 300. All these bitches lost. If I recall, because I know I was talking, if you would have took those dogs just on a parlay or something. So here's my narrative behind it. Yankees just played some damn good ball against the Guardians, right? Rockies go and give up. Rockies lose yesterday. Corbin gets his first win, 100th win. I predicted yesterday. Yankees handle their business against the Guardians. The Guardians, lead the AL Central. So the Yankees looking real big and bad. How crazy would it be to see them just lay a fucking egg against the Rockies on a Friday night in fucking Yankee Stadium? I'm just saying, sit back and watch this thing go. But this is the kind of bullshit why I love betting. Now, obviously, could be completely wrong. The Yankees beat the hell out of Freeman. We know Rodon's been a great pitcher the majority of the year in the Rockies lineup. I mean, obviously check and make sure who we got coming out here because I know yesterday wasn't no Blackman, so obviously set them boys for a reason. They probably all gonna be in the lineup today, but I'm just gonna keep watching this line. But like I say, everything is just dumb juice. Matter of fact, here's gonna be the big kicker. Let's see what the first five line is at. Because I know last time we saw one of these 300s is when the Astros were playing the White Sox, and Astros are at minus 300 or whatever. And then you had that first five minus a half at like a minus 120. And I was like, no. That's telling me everything I need to know right there. Ooh, they got this one juiced. Super juiced.
Yeah,
First
all the
five,
lines are disgusting.
first five minus a half, minus 189.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's shit ugly, bro.
Uh, I'm a slick though. I wouldn't be opposed to maybe with how the Rockies bats just looked, getting road done. You already know a bad team going to Yankee Stadium is gonna be some extra juice with you. That first five over 4.5 runs, I think I could see that.
I like that a lot.
I think I could definitely see that. And then let me see what we get in the Rockies team total at early, because that team total could really be the gem of the fucking game. Period. If Rodon get out there and get to walking people and everything, you get in the Rockies team total. You getting a 2.5 for the full game with the Rockies.
That's
One
not
and a half
terrible.
for the first five. You know what? There you go. Right there. There you go.
I don't think that's terrible. I could get behind that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, we saw this the other day when the White Sox went against Webb, and you had down there the same identical ass lines down there with that. It was a 1.5, and it was a plus 123 in the first five. They had two runs, I think, by the second or third inning, and then they ended up getting their full game too over the 2.5. So that's probably what I would do if you don't want to go for the gusto with the Rockets. You think they win, but normally when the Rockies bats are super quiet in a series, I know it's the Yankees, but you got to think about it. A bad team going to the Yankee Stadium, bro. Like, I mean, that's an iconic ass ball. Even though it's the new Yankee Stadium, it's not the one of old. But still, anything surrounded with the Yankees, it's like, as a ball player, it's just out of history and the luster of the Yankees. You're gonna want to play some ball. You want to go put your name out there. And, hey, I did this in Yankee Stadium. So don't be surprised to see these Rockies bats do something, man.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. Uh, Let me see here. So, of course. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there with you, man. I'm just gonna leave it there with you. I'm gonna stick with my same picks that I gave here. Um, I do think that the Rockies' first five team total could possibly get there. And I don't want to risk it, but yeah, like I said, my favorite one would probably be the Judge and Soto home run for the plus 105.
They got Rodon's K's at 8.5.
And Rodon's numbers are nasty, bro, against the Rockies.
That's what
Like,
I. Yeah.
yeah, they're right here on screen. So he's got 30 plate appearances with a 33.3 K percent, bro.
Ooh. Mm. Make me think a little bit there, Rodon. Huh. Mm.
Yeah, he's got an X Woba of a 251. Like his numbers are beautiful. And he's at home.
Yeah, because the last time was when he got hit up by the Tigers. He got hit up early. That's right. Mm. We shall see. We shall see.
Rodon might be a really good spot here, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He
Yeah,
made.
his K's might be a really good spot. All right. You got anything else for this one?
Nah, man, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm just gonna watch this one. Just keep my eyes peeled on this one, because if it gets ridiculously just if I see that line continue to go up, I'm gonna have to entertain it. But we'll see, because we got another big favorite on the board today too. That's kind of coming off a high too, off a sweep. So
Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of them today. All right, next game we got, guys. We got the Blue Jays taking on the Angels. Not the prettiest game, but we definitely got something for this one. Not gonna lie, man. You guys know I talk a lot of shit on the Blue Jays. But I gotta say, the Blue Jays have actually been playing some really good ball. So we got the Angels at a plus 170. We got the Blue Jays at a minus 205 today. Blue Jays are at home, so we're at the Rogers Center here. They got the under favored to a minus 120, but they set it at a 9. So we got Chris Bassett taking the mound today for the Blue Jays. And then we got Jack coaching us. Listen, man, we got Jack K. All right, that's who we got coming out. We got Jack K coming out. He's obviously never seen this lineup before because we've never seen him before. At least I haven't. I think I might have seen him have one start, maybe, and that might not even have been him. I like the Jays here. It is a pretty hefty price tag at a minus 205. I think we can take the minus 1.5 at a plus 105. They've been playing good ball. Their bats have been awake lately, so I do think we could possibly take the team total over. We definitely got to look for a couple hitters in this game. Bassett should have went yesterday, right? So he should have went yesterday, but obviously here he is. But he still holds that same advantage in my eye. The Jays offense are playing good right now. They're just a team that I necessarily don't want to hop in front of, especially when we're trying to hop in front of them back in the Angels. You know what I mean? So the Angels have just not been an option for me. The Blue Jays are playing their best ball right now that I've seen them play in quite a few months. So it's going to be the Blue Jays here for me at a minus 1.5. I think I like the Blue Jays team total a lot more, but this is a game I'm not touching. There is a couple of batters that we could probably look at here. Um, I think Vladdy is definitely due. Vladdy could probably go yard today. That wouldn't surprise me at all. There's a couple other batters on this team that been getting active, but no, like I said, guys, it's nothing that I really love today. You're not going to get any great numbers because obviously they're facing a lineup, or they're facing a pitcher that they have no numbers against. So we'll see. We'll see who's really been swinging the bat here on Toronto. Like I said, Vladdy, we know he's been smashing shit. Kirk, that's it. Kirk hits, runs, RBIs has been a pretty good gem, and I think that's a great look today. He don't strike out at all. Kirk, I know it sounds crazy, but he don't, man. Kirk does not strike out, bro. He don't. I actually like Kirk a lot as a batter. I think Ernie Clement is probably another good look, even though his numbers suck. Like he don't have the best batting numbers at all. But once he kind of starts hitting the ball well, he kind of goes on a bit of a streak. But today, definitely, I love Kirk hits, runs, RBIs today, and I like Vladdy to go yard in this game. Springer hasn't been too bad of a look, but I'm going to kind of fall off of Springer a bit here. And like I said, I'm going to run Vladdy for a bomb and then give me Kirk, hits, runs, RBIs, and the Blue Jays team total.
Heard that. So they got Bassett at 5.5 Ks. His last two outings, he finished with five on the dot. This Angels team, he could definitely get there, but I don't know. But one thing I know too, they have Bassett's. Well, I'm looking at his earned runs he's gotten over the last five, and I mean, three at the Cubs, seven at the A's, two at the Orioles, five at the Orioles, three at the Braves, and you give me the Angels' first five team total over 1.5 at a -130. It's kind of sound. I mean, I feel like with that, we could see Bassett potentially give up 2 runs. He could still go out there six or seven dudes down. So kind of lean in that direction. His 5.5 is at a -143, so it does have some juice on it. But a lot of times I've always noticed when you see a pitcher that gets stuck on five, couple games in a row, and they throw a 5.5 back out there, it's normally gonna be the game where he's gonna go over it normally. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. So that and the Angels first five team total over the 1.5. Kind of couple looks that I kind of talked to me in that game.
All right. Bassett does have some good numbers against the Angels. Just so you know, he's got a really, really low opponent batting average of a 143. He's got an xWOB of a 232, 23.7 K percent with 38 plate appearances. So his numbers do look really good here. All right. Let's go to the next one. It's not my favorite game on the board. This game right here, though, this one should be the fucking bomb. I want to watch this game for real. So we got the Diamondbacks playing the Boston Red Sox, bro. This should be an awesome, awesome game. So we got the Diamondbacks coming in at a +110. We got the Red Sox at a -130. We are at Fenway today. We got a total set at 10. It's highly favored to the under at a -118. And we have Nelson. We have Ryan Nelson coming out for the Diamondbacks, and we got Brian Bello taking the mound for the Red Sox. Bro, very I mean, first of all, we got to point out this is an interleague matchup, right? This is an interleague series here. We actually got quite a few interleague series on today that I noticed. But this is between two offenses that have been actually kicking shit up lately. Like both offenses have been amazing. Um, Personally, you would think like you would think Diamondbacks, I mean, you would think Red Sox have been more impressive than the Diamondbacks in the second half of the year. To me, I think the Diamondbacks have been more impressive than the Red Sox. The Red Sox have recently been kicking up. They've been putting up a lot of runs. They've been playing in exciting games. But overall play, Diamondbacks have been fucking impressive, guys. Like they are having a super good second half. They're now 16 games. They're now 16 games over 500. The Diamondbacks are quietly playing some fantastic baseball, man. And it's very hard to fade them at plus money with Nelson on the mound. Ryan Nelson is in. I mean, he's pitching some of his best ball of the year right now, bro. And I don't know how we're going to pass him up here at a +110, especially at Fenway. I mean, you got he is what? Seriously, bro, I'm trying to think of who else is in the NL. Like, it's not hard to argue that Ryan Nelson could be top 3, top 4 in the NL right now when it comes to starting pitching, bro. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, he is pitching that well. You also got the Diamondbacks bullpen that comes in behind him. Like, bro, I think the Red Sox are going to kind of struggle today to score. Like, don't get me wrong, I know they're smashing everything right now, but we can't sleep on this Diamondbacks offense either. Like Red Sox, they are definitely due some respect. All right, they are. They're playing good ball, but because they have been playing good ball, that's exactly why I think this is a bad spot for them, because they're getting overpriced. They're going to be highly bet by the public, right? And the Diamondbacks are just straight up getting overlooked here. Look, Red Sox, they don't play great at home, guys. They don't. I much rather back the Red Sox on the road than back this team at Fenway. And that's just facts. Um, we have seen Bello look good, but man, you're putting Bello in Fenway against the Diamondbacks lineup. I'm telling you, bro, this is not good. He has given up at least one home run in four of his last 5 starts. Uh, he's given up sharp contact lately. I mean, both pitchers don't have really good numbers against either opposing lineups. Believe it or not, Ryan Nelson's numbers are worse than Bellows, but you got to remember, with Ryan Nelson, you're not getting a sample size. You're not getting anything to work with. So you're strictly going off of what we have seen from Ryan Nelson recently. And what I have seen, he is one of the top pitchers in the NL. So, bro, you got to give me the Diamondbacks here at a plus 110. I mean, this is a no-brainer for me, man.
Sure. Yeah, no, I can definitely see it. And obviously you got the Diamondbacks coming off that series with the Marlins. Um, and now you got them going up to Boston, and you getting them as a dog here. I'm gonna slick because I think we already know Red Sox overs have been a damn wagon, but I think I'm seeing an under 9.5. I'm getting an under 9.5 now at a minus 105. I think on the slick, like Diamondbacks, yeah, they probably gonna put up some runs, but I don't think it's just gonna be of the magnitude of what we think. I think Bello might actually hang around a little bit. I don't think it's just gonna get bums over Baghdad either way. So I think that under might have some value on the slick because I think everybody in Mama's just gonna think you see this matchup and you think it's just gonna be runs, runs, runs. I mean, like I said, Bello over his last 5, I think he's only given up at the most, I think 3 earned runs, and we know what Nelson's been doing. So yeah, I think that under may have a little value, but I do agree with you. I think it is one that Diamondbacks can definitely get. I mean, the boys been hot. Even when they were super down, like I said, against the Marlins, didn't matter. A lot of teams they get down, it don't matter. They always gonna find a way to come back. So yeah, but I'm with you on the Diamondbacks.
And I'm with you on the over. I think the over is brilliant, bro. I really do.
I said the
Uh,
under. I said the under.
I mean the under. The under.
Oh,
That's what I
okay,
meant.
okay.
Yeah, no, I'm on the under with you. I think the under is awesome. I agree. First of all, I think Nelson's going to come out here and absolutely shut down this Red Sox lineup. Like I said, don't get me wrong. The Red Sox are swinging the bat extremely well, and they probably will put up a couple runs on Nelson, but it's only going to be a couple. Like I said before, the Red Sox don't play their best ball at home, man. They're going to struggle today. Then you got Bello, who does deserve a little respect. Yes, he gives up a shitload of sharp contact, but like Oliver said, I don't think he's going to come out here and get completely shelled. I don't. I think it's going to be a very, very hard task to get over this number today, even at Fenway. So if we get 5, 6 innings out of both of these guys, like I think we can, I think this game goes under. I truly do. Because you even got to think about the Diamondbacks bullpen, bro. Diamondbacks bullpen has been really good. So I do like it, man. I like the under a lot here. I think it's going to be overlooked. I think this entire game and the value on this entire game is going to be overlooked today. When it comes to batters, I don't really have anybody.
I mean, I think you always Gurriel's always gonna find a way to get a hit. That's always one bat, especially with the Diamondbacks. And I think this is a game where you don't look at all the big dogs. Obviously, Gurriel is a big dog, but I wouldn't be opposed to maybe you look at between those 5 and 9 hitters and find you some guys to obviously get some hits or something like that. But I think this, like I said, we think this is gonna be a little more of a quiet game than what everybody thinks. And even you getting a nerfy at a -110 for this game too. So
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely say it. I'm with you here. All right. Next game we got the Texas Rangers playing the Cleveland Guardians. Um, so in this one, we got the Rangers coming in at a plus 114. We got the Guardians at a minus 135 here. We got a total of 7. It's highly favored to the over at a minus 118 with an extremely low total. That's because we're getting Nathan Eovaldi today and we're getting Tanner Bybee. So we are in Cleveland for this game. Uh, Eovaldi has not looked great. I mean, he just hasn't. He has not looked great. The Rangers are honestly, in my opinion, I know Oliver ain't gonna like this too much, but in my opinion, the Rangers are becoming one of the more inconsistent teams in the MLB. They really are. They are leaving batters on base way too much. Their lineup is off and on. I never know what to expect from this rotation. So maybe it's more of a personal thing, but this team is really just inconsistent all the way around. Um, and then you got Evaldi. I mean, he's given up 3 or more runs in 4 straight games. The Rangers are 0-3 in his last 3 starts. The Rangers' offense has been a complete mess overall, if you ask me. I mean, they really struggle versus right-handed pitching, and now they have to come out here and see Tanner Bybee. Tanner Bybee, who has been absolutely not terrible lately. I mean, he hasn't. Um, I mean, he gets to hand the ball off to one of the best bullpens in the majors, right? Uh, I mean, so he's got the backup from the bullpen here, even if he does have a kind of a bad outing, but I doubt it. I mean, honestly, that is the biggest mismatch in this game is the bullpens. You got one of the best bullpens in the league going up against one of the worst bullpens in the league in this game. I love the Guardians here. I mean, there's no way around. I just can't. I can't back the Rangers in this spot. I think the Guardians are actually rightfully favored here. We're getting them at a really good price. Bybee, he's not the best option, but he is the better option in this game. And like I said, I think if it comes down to bullpens, which this game could very well be a lower scoring, close game going into the late innings. Well, like I said, you got one of the worst bullpens in the majors going up against one of the best bullpens in the majors. So you got to give me the Guardians here at a minus 135, man.
yeah, I can't be mad at it. Obviously, I think people gonna see Baldy's name and you see a +114, but the Rangers boys just in disarray right now. I mean, this is the ultimate World Series hangover. And yeah, let me see. I was trying to look at something with the team totals for this game. So You getting the Rangers team total at a 3.5 full game. Same with the Guardians. Hmm. I think the Guardians team first five team total over the 1.5. Kind of talking to me a little bit. Like I said, you got the Rangers there too. Uh, both of these teams are coming off series where their offenses really didn't do much of anything for the most part. Besides the first game when the Guardians bats went crazy late. But I don't know. I might leave this one alone, but that is a hell of a price with the Guardians. You would feel like them being back to because we in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. So I can see it. Minus 135. And I'm just gonna watch this line too, because I think the world might flock to the Guardians, and then who knows if Baldy might pull some shit out of his ass and come out here and deal or something. But I'm just gonna watch this one because it seems like that's a hell of a price, damn good
It
price.
is a really good price.
It's a really good price. It's almost one of those where it almost seemed too good in a sense. Because I mean, you just had the Rangers have a series with the Pirates where, shit, they damn near
Yeah.
struggled the majority of the series. I mean, yeah, they had. I mean, the last game they had to get a walk off and want to win the game 1-0. I mean, their offense just looked real dead. So we'll see.
All right. I guess there is a couple batters we could talk about real quick. Actually, there's only one I want to bring up, and that is it's Jimenez on Cleveland. It's the lefty on righty against Evaldi. It's not a huge sample size, but it's good enough to bring up. He's got 3 hits against him, two singles, one double, only one strikeout. He's slugging over 500. He's got an on base percentage of a 429. So I think Jimenez is definitely a good look for a batter today in this game. And if you want another lefty on the Rangers, it's probably Nathaniel Lau. He's probably your go-to lefty. He's got 2 or 3 hits as well against Bybee. It's two singles and one double. He's slugging 500, on base percentage of a 444. So they're probably two good hitters you could look for in this game. Is Nathaniel Lau and then Andres Jimenez. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's see what we got in the chat real quick. So, Public Enemy, what do you got here? These are way back. You got the Yankees minus 2.5. You got Jack K's ERA for prolific. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got the Cubs and the Marlins. We got the Cubs and the Marlins in this one. It looks like. Do I even got this game on here? Yes, I do. All right. So we got the Cubs coming in at a pretty good price, man, at a minus 125. But man. So you got the Marlins at a plus 105. The Marlins are at home here. You got a total of 8. It's favored to the over at a minus 115. You got Kyle Hendricks taking the mound for the Cubs. And you got the Miami Marlins bringing out Max Myers at home. Look, ugly game, man. This is one of the harder ones on the board. I kind of like the over here. I kind of like the Cubs first 5. Hendricks is not an easy back for me. He's not. It's still I still have that same feeling about Hendricks that I do with a lot of these guys that are just simply better in the relieving role this year than they are as a starter. And that is Kyle Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks has been much better coming out as a reliever than he is a starter. Um, and I'm telling you, Hendricks is not. He is. He's been in good form lately. Lately, he's been in good form, and that's why I kind of think we ride with him here. I mean, he is not. He has not gave up more than 3 runs in 4 of his last 5 starts, where Max Myers has almost been the different, been the opposite. He has gave up 4 or more runs in 4 straight games, and the Marlins are actually 1-3 in his last 4 games as well. Um, but the thing that kind of gets me is we have seen the Marlins bats be super active lately, right? Like the Marlins have been playing in some high scoring games, guys. And that's because their bats have been coming to life a lot. So it kind of worries me here with them at home going against Hendricks because it seems like Iona it seems like it seems like the Marlins house is not that pitcher friendly right now. Like anytime they're at Iona Depot, it's just like it's not really pitcher friendly right now. It's not. I don't know what changed, but maybe it's just the Marlins bats and who they've been playing. But I kind of like the over 7.5 in this one a little bit. I think we could possibly see that trend continue.
Yeah, Meyer comes.
We can't hear you, Oliver.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I was gonna say, you getting Myers K's at a 4.5. Where were you at a -108? I think he can definitely sit 5 Cubs down. And then if you the Marlins, you just had that damn series against the Diamondbacks where you were fighting your ass off, and it was never enough, damn near. So I mean, and the Cubs just had that big win yesterday. Was still out there. So yeah, man, I think this may be a Marlins spot to get right here and get them one. I think Meyer can definitely go out there and get over the 4.5 Ks.
All right, all right. Uh, see what we got. All right, no one has anything for this game. I don't blame you. It's an ugly game. Next game we got the Nationals playing the Braves. We got the Nationals playing the Braves here. We got the Nationals coming in at a plus 220. This is one of the other bigger games I think Oliver was talking about. We got the Nationals at a plus 220. You got the Braves at a minus 270. You got a total of 7.5 here. Highly favored to the under at a minus 120. So you got Mackenzie Gore coming out for the Nationals, and you got Chris Sale coming out for the Braves. Humongous pitching mismatch here, right? First thing that I look at, humongous pitching mismatch. I mean, I have loved fading Gore this year. He has made us a ton of money. He has been absolutely terrible. He has gave up 4 or more runs in 4 of his last 5 starts. The Nationals are 1-3 in his last 4 starts. Uh, Now you have to not only go to Atlanta, but you have to go in front of Chris Sale, and you have to see this Braves lineup. Bro, good fucking luck. Good luck. All right. Gore's about to get ripped, man. He's a lefty going into Atlanta with Chris Sale on the other side. This is going to get disgusting. Um, in the last 30 days, the Braves are top 5 in ISO. They're top 5 in OPS against left-handed pitching. Uh, we also get Sale on the bump, who is actually my favorite to win the NL Cy Young, since Hunter Brown had an 11.98 ERA in fucking April, but I think Sale does win it. He actually might be favored right now, isn't he? I Is Sale favored?
Kind of curious now.
Yeah, I gotta look. I think Sale might be favored, bro. But either way, I'll just say we got a Cy Young contender, one of the top contenders for the Cy Young, the NL Cy Young, pitching today, going against Mackenzie Gore. Um, Now, how do we back it, right? Now, it's like, okay, that's all good and all, but how do we make it valuable? It's almost impossible. I think we go with the Braves team total, or you look to fade Gore. Maybe you take Gore for his over 2.5 earned runs, the Braves team total, or you just simply take player props, which I'm probably going to do a lot of in this game. I love Asuna. I think Asuna goes yard today. I'm not even going to question it. I'm just going to bet it. You can pick through quite a few guys, in my opinion. You got Olsen, you got Riley, Asuna. I mean, these are all guys that I'm going to be targeting today. My sneaky guy to go yard today, which I might get to the window on a straight bet, is Merrifield. Merrifield has been playing decent ball. He is due to hit a home run off of Gore. The last few times he's seen Gore, he's doubled off of him. So he has yet to hit a home run against him, but he keeps getting these doubles against him. So I'm going Braves team total. I'm going to look for Merrifield for a home run, which is crazy. But I like Merrifield for a home run, Ozuna for a home run, Chris Sale, wherever his strikeouts are at, I don't care. You could run Chris Sale probably up to 11 today. Um, I mean, dude, I love everything about the Braves here, man. I really do. So we're only getting Sale. We're getting Sale at 10 plus at a 275. I'll take it. Give me Sale at a 10 plus at a 275. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah. So yeah, you got the Braves, got them a sweep, and then speaking of Sale on the Cy Young, yeah, he a minus 323 for the
I
Cy
knew it,
Young.
bro. I knew he was going to be favored. I was talking like it was like a big surprise.
But what I'm trying to look at here, let me get back to it. So I'm gonna say each of Sale's last his 5 starts, he's given up. Obviously, he had the one game against the Giants where we saw perfection and he didn't give up any runs. Besides that, all the other starts, as far as his earned runs, he's given up two, literally two on the dot every game. So sitting here, obviously Nationals coming off a hell of a high yesterday. Just trying to see where Nationals team total at. Two and a. I'm getting a 2.5 for the full game and a minus 125. You're getting an over 1.5 at plus 136. Like I said, like everything's just gonna be super juicy. So I think even his regular K line is at a 7.5 and damn near like a minus 160. I mean, it's understandable, but just something tells me I mean, Braves probably win. I just don't think it's gonna be just as cookie cutter and easy as everybody think. Gore last time out against the Phillies, yeah, he got hit up. He still got 6 strikeouts. You give me Gore, they got him at a 5.5 at a plus 110. I know it's risky business, but it's just something. I feel like when Gore goes against the teams that you think are just gonna completely annihilate him, he'll end up at least getting some K. So I think his K word, he may end up being able to sit some boys down. But like I said, those would kind of be my lanes if I were to get involved in this one. I just think you got the Braves coming off a super high. Obviously, the Nationals, Corbin got his 100 win yesterday, all that. But I just still think, we may see those bats. Those bats are making a little noise late. Obviously, Chris Sale's a whole different monster, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I can get where you're coming from here. It's going to be an extremely public play. It's one of the bigger games on the board. And Oliver, we talk about this all the time, bro. So we got how many minus 250s on the board today or more? Minus 250 or more. We got two, maybe three, right?
I think it's just a two. I don't think
Just
anything else.
two.
I think it's just these two.
Regardless, one of them will probably lose outright.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to see because I'm on both big favorites today. But normally, I would definitely be trying to find the one that's going to lose. Today is very difficult for me to see either one of them losing. It's just one of them days. But normally, one of these big favorites would lose in a spot like this. Well, in a slate like this, normally one of these bigger favorites will lose. I don't see it today, but normally that's how it would go. So I don't think Oliver is completely too off track here. I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from, bro. 100%. I just don't personally see it today. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got the Cardinals. We got the Cardinals taking on the Twins. Yo, by the way, guys, we got like 130 people in here, which is not bad at all. Appreciate all y'all coming in. I know a lot of you guys were late. We are going to be going over the NFL and WNBA still. Luckily, all these games start late, so we have plenty of time to go over everything. I do want to let you guys know, especially if you're on Twitter, if you guys can please go to my page real quick. And in my bio, you'll see the community. Please send me a request. It's a Plug Talk community. If you guys follow Plug Talk and you like Plug Talk and what we do every day, join the community. I'll do recaps after the show on every game that we talked about. I'll give you the play that was given out for that game. We also give out the best bets on there. We give out the links to the show and the replays, the flashbacks, everything to do with Plug Talk. You could find in that community that I built. Also, if you guys can go to the YouTube and please subscribe. I'm trying to grow the YouTube as well. We got over 70 subscribers now. I'm trying to hit 100. So once I hit 100, I'm going to bring back the Monday giveaways. So let's get to 100 subscribers, man. We got 130 people in here. I got 70 subscribers already. Try to get me to 100. That would mean the world. And like I said, go to my bio and put a request in to join the Plug Talk community. If you like Plug Talk and you listen to Plug Talk every day, that community is definitely somewhere you want to be. All
Hey,
right.
just letting you know, if you parlay the Braves and Yankees on money line, you get a minus 143.
Yeah, it looks really good, don't it? Yeah, look, and you know how many people are going to have Yankees as a parlay, Braves as a parlay. I mean, we go over this all the time, man.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me in the least if one of them lost. It's just hard for me to see which one it would be. You know, normally I could pick out which one it might be. Today, it's really tough. All right. Uh, so we got the Nationals and no, we don't. We got no, we don't. We just talked about it. We got the Cardinals playing the Twins. All right. So we got the Cardinals coming in at a plus 130. We got the Twins coming in at a minus 155 here. Looks like we have a total of 8.5 in this one. It's favored to the over at a minus 118. We got Palante coming out for the Cardinals, and then we got David Festa coming out for the Twins. Honestly, Oliver, this might not be a terrible game for Festa. I know we don't have no numbers to go off of because he's never seen anybody on this roster before. But I actually really like what I've seen from Festa lately, and I'm very interested to see how he does today, bro. Palante has not been too bad either. I'm not going to sit here and bash him, but the Cardinals have been. The Cardinals does not. Palante might go out there and pitch well, but the Cardinals don't win his starts. Plain and simple. They don't give him no support. They are 1-4 in his last 5 starts. The Cardinals, because they can't put up runs when he goes out. Um, overall, overall, the Twins are the better team. Plain and simple. You know, Festa has ugly numbers, right? If you go look, like go pull up Festa's numbers, right? Just go pull up his numbers this year. On paper, they are disgusting. But on God, they do not match his recent performances, bro. They don't. Like, if you look at his overall numbers, they suck. You go look at his recent numbers in some of his games. I mean, go look at his last 5 games for me and tell me what y'all think about Festa. Bro, He has not given up more than 2 earned runs in his last 5 games. Like, he has gave up. He's only given up 1 home run in his last 3 starts altogether. His K work has been fantastic. He's been striking guys out. He's keeping the ball in the park. I mean, bro, there is a lot to like about Festa right now because when he goes out there, he's pitching extremely well, and we're still getting really good prices with him. So, bro, I love the Twins today in the first 5 on the run line. And if they are giving me Festa at a good price with his Ks, I'm all over it, bro. Um,
I'm
I
finna
also,
say you getting both of them at like a 4.5 at like
and
slight plus
Festa's at
money.
plus money. I
Both of
love it.
them, yeah.
Give me Festa over 4.5 Ks at a plus 120. And I'm going to take David Festa for a win today. You can get David Festa for a win at a. They're actually not even offering it. Yeah, they're not offering it. They're not offering his hmm. Yeah, they're basically saying he's probably not gonna go too long. But I still like it. I love his under 2.5 earned runs. I mean it's at a minus 165, but I love it. All right, so give me Festa over 4.5 Ks at a plus 120. I love it, man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he has been dealing everything. I was gonna say, I know we saw a similar line like this one yesterday. You saw the dog get there. Like I said, the Twins are coming off their series against the Padres, and yeah, I think they gonna want to go back. Obviously, want to try to start to get back to their winning ways. So yeah, like I said, I don't have the best opinion on this one. I ain't even dig into this one that much. So I'll just take your word for it. But on the slick, I do think this game could be a little quiet off the rip. Like I think he probably could get you a real sneaky nerfy here, and then see what happens from there. Just with both of these pitches, just what I'm looking at by what the books are saying, they kind of think both of these guys are gonna hold their own for the most part. Like they're not just gonna get beat up. So
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't surprise me if Plante didn't come out here and pitch well. I mean it really wouldn't, Oliver. I mean he's not terrible. Like I said, it's not Palante that I'm fading here. The pitching matchup is good. It low key, this is a decent pitching matchup. It's the Cardinals not ever giving this guy any run support. And now on top of it, they have to go out and see Festa, who if I'm correct, which a lot of lineups have been doing, they overlook Festa, bro. They think, all right, this is a guy that's not really middle rotation, not really heard of. Bro, I'm telling you. And he goes out there and he pitches a fucking gem. And he sideswipes them. It's what he's been doing to lineups in his last 5 games. They just underestimate this guy, and he goes out there and he sits them the fuck down. And I think that's exactly what happens to the Cardinals today. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got, it looks like it is going to be the Phillies and the Red Sox. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm so bad, bro. All right, so it's the Phillies and the Royals. We got the Phillies coming in. They're pretty at a disgusting price, if you ask me, man. I mean, you're getting the Phillies at a plus 120, bro. I mean, I want to take it, but God, I hate Taiwan Walker. I really do. I hate him. You got the Royals at a minus 142 today. Um, we got a total of 9 in this one. Favor to the over at a minus 120. Look, you got Taiwan Walker coming out for the Phillies, and you got Waka coming out for the Royals. Oliver, this is a huge Royal spot, right? Like, I'm on. This is the hardest game on the board for me. I can't stand Walker, and it's blurring my judgment a little bit. I feel like because I feel like we're getting an extremely good price for the Phillies, but my problem is, like I said, Walker continues to be overvalued. And that's when I fade him. Today, Walker is not being overvalued. He is being priced where he should have been priced this entire year as an underdog. And that's what's really fucking me up here. Is maybe this is where Walker comes out as a dog and fucking shocks people. But I don't want to trust it. Waka's game lately has been good. I mean, you got to respect what Waka's been doing. He's been pitching extremely well, but his numbers are terrible against the Phillies. So, I mean, the Phillies don't hit right-handed pitching well at all. Waka's been pitching good, but he don't pitch good against this lineup. Walker has been a complete fade, but the books are finally pricing him right today, and that's what's really throwing me off here. I mean, there's a lot of batters that look good against Waka. I mean, they come with a lot of Ks, so I think maybe Waka's Ks might be a move today, but I really don't know where to go in this game, bro. I say Royals, but other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, Taiwan Walker has been ass most part. They even got his strikeouts at just 2.5 today, which is just like, hmm. But see, that kind of make me think. I thought the same thing with Severino, and they put him at a fucking 3.5, and he still went out there and got 5 of them bitches. I'm not gonna lie, when you give me a 2.5, they make me wanna say I might as well ladder it to a 4 and give me a little plus money because I think he can go out there. Taiwan Walker, for the most part, always goes out there and gets his K still, even if he does walk the world and everything. It's gonna be one of those where it's just like, are the Phillies gonna keep just shit in the bed? I don't know, but I think I might have to entertain them, bro. Like it looks ugly, but it just seemed like the spot. But I'm finna have to actually get ready to move around. I got a text. I got to get ready to go in a little sooner than what I was thinking. So I need to take Kane out and everything and start getting ready to move around. So
All right, you got a best bet for today?
best bet. You know what? We'll do this one. We'll go to the WNBA. You got to give me Diana Taurasi over 14.5 points. She just had 3 points last game. You sitting there crazy if you're going to sit up here and tell me Diana Taurasi not going to bounce back with something, especially the way the Dream got in their ass. I mean, the Mercury just had 8 players suited up for that game. But, yeah, I think she coming something today. There's no way to – and especially Tina Charles got became the second lead scorer in whole WNBA history. And, Diana Taurasi's number one. They got their Yukon ties and everything. But, yeah, I think Diana Taurasi gonna want to say something about that. So, over the 14.5 at a minus 121.
All right, man, I got you down. Oliver, I appreciate you coming on today, man. I'll post your best bet inside the group or inside the Plug Talk community. And yeah, man. Hopefully we get there today.
Alrighty, bro. Y'all
All
stay
right,
up.
man. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Oh, for sure.
All right, later. All right. Got Oliver down for his best bet. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. So let me see where I'm at. What were we on? We were on the Phillies and the Twins, right? Or Phillies and the Royals. All right, let's keep it moving then. So next one, well, let's see if anyone got anything in the community. No, nothing. All right. Let's keep it moving then. Next game we got, guys, we got the Tigers and the White Sox. This is a pretty ugly game, if you ask me. I don't even think I did any notes on this game. I think I skipped right over this game, honestly. I probably skipped right over this game, but we're going to talk about it nonetheless. So, we got the Tigers playing the White Sox here. We got the Tigers coming in at a minus 155. We got the White Sox at a plus 130. We got a total of 8.5 here, highly favored to the over. We got Monterio coming out for the Tigers, and the White Sox are bringing out Chris Flexen. So the reason I skipped this game because it's just it's Tigers. I mean, we can't back Flexen. If you guys are prepared to hop in front of this trend, be my guest. But I'm not. This is some type of voodoo. Um, I don't some kind of spiritual something is going on with Flexen and the White Sox because the White Sox cannot win any game that Flexen starts. They just can't. I mean, it's just not in. I think all season long, guys, I think they might have won two of Flexen starts. So let's see here. They have not won a game. Let me see. I'm trying to pull this up on my other monitor. May 8th. There it is. They have not won a game in Flexen since Flexen starts since May 8th. They have not won a Flexen start since May 8th. They have only won two of Flexen starts this entire year. Guys, you know how hard that is to do? That is terrible. So there is obviously some type of voodoo shit going on here. Um, there's just no way we can hop in front of that trend. No way. So it's big Tigers here, minus 155. I advise y'all to leave this game alone. If anyone does get active on the White Sox, Benintendi has been a fucking savage. So Benintendi hits, runs, RBIs has been a straight gem. That's where I would go in this game. All right. But it's an ugly game. So tread carefully, people, because it is an ugly game. All right. Next game we got the looks like the Padres and the Mets. So we got the Padres playing the Mets here. Looks like the Padres are coming in at a minus 142, not a bad price. And we got the Mets at a plus 120. We got a total of 7.5 here, highly favored to the over at a minus 118. We got Paul Blackburn taking the mound for the Mets, and we got Joe Musgrove taking the mound for the Padres. Guys, you guys know I am highly invested into this Padres team. Highly invest. I love what I see coming out of San Diego. I've been saying it for almost a month now. Last night it went against everything that I've been talking about. Padres were in a close game going late into the game, and their bullpen fell apart. And I've been talking about how good this Padres bullpen is. But it's like I told everyone in my chat last night, I'm standing on business with this. I still think that this Padres bullpen is one of the best bullpens in the MLB. And I'm expecting to see exactly that today. I think the Padres at a minus 142 with Joe Musgrove at home is disrespectful. I love the Padres here. I love them on the minus 1.5 at a plus 154. Um, I think Blackburn is about to get torched. Honestly, I think Blackburn is about to get fucked up, especially after the way the Padres lost that game last night. I mean, Padres, their bullpen fell apart late. They put up like 8 runs or some crazy shit. Look, Musgrove looked good in that last start, and honestly, he has a much easier start this game. Musgrove went to Coors Field last game, right? And you got to remember, he's coming back, right, recently from injury or some shit. So he goes to Coors Field. He has a really good start. Now you're putting him at home, right? Going up against a Mets lineup that honestly has not been that great. So, I mean, honestly, like, let's look at Blackburn's last 5 starts, y'all. All right, let's look at his last 5 starts. First of all, This guy has a fucking Betty Crocker schedule. Like, he has played so many cupcakes, bro. So, his last 5 starts, we got the Marlins, the A's, the Rockies. All right, his last 4. He's got the Marlins, the A's, the Rockies, and the Angels. And now he comes in and plays the Padres. So yes, Blackburn's numbers look good. Looks like he's been having fantastic starts. But look at that fucking schedule, bro. I could go out there and pitch well against that schedule. So this is going to be absolutely hands down Blackburn's toughest matchup since joining the Mets. I think he gets cooked. I think he's due. I think he gets fucking cooked tonight. Give me the Padres minus the 1.5 at a plus 154. You could take the money line at a minus 142. It's a safer play. It all came into fruition here. I mean, after the way they lost that game last night, you get Blackburn coming out here who has good numbers since joining the Mets, right? But I just told you why he has good numbers. We're getting a really good price. Musgrove has looked good since returning. I mean, it's all in front of us. I mean, it's right there, man. It's right there. I got to go with it. I love the Padres tonight. I don't care if they fell apart last night. Uh, their bullpen will not do that again. I promise y'all. This bullpen is too fucking good. I've been talking about it so much, man. They're not going to do that shit again. So I'm telling you, the Padres are fucking contenders, yo. They really are, guys. All right. Blackburn is ass prolific. He really is. He is. But Muskrat, yeah, Muskrat has been. I mean, I know we don't have much to go off of Musgrove, but like I said, man, we just seen him go into Coors. He looked really good. Now he's coming back home. Like, he's in a much better matchup here. I think the Padres beat the shit out of him, man. Lay it on the table. Minus 1.5. Minus 1.5 at a plus 154. Let's fucking get it. All right. Even though both their numbers look terrible. All right. Both their numbers look terrible. You look at Musgrove's numbers against the Mets, and they are absolutely disgusting. But like I said, I think even when it comes down to the bats, you got to give me the Padres. When it comes down to the bullpen, Padres blow the Mets bullpen out the water. Starting pitching, I am giving the advantage to Musgrove at home. It's just all there is to it for me here. Um, Next game we got the Brewers and the Oakland A's. Sneaky game here, guys. Got to be careful with this one. So we got the A's coming in at a plus 110. We got the Brewers at a minus 130. We got a total of 7.5 here, locked up on both sides at a minus 110. You got Aaron Savale coming out for the Brewers. You got the Athletics bringing out JP Sears. This is an A spot for me. I mean, I've loved what I've seen from Sears lately. I mean, seriously, bro, he is going extremely deep into games, right? He's pitching really well. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this guy. He has looked great. I mean, so I always tell you guys about like finding pitchers that we kind of know what to expect, right? Because if we know what to expect, it makes us easier to cap the game, right? So JP Sears is one of them pitchers for me. I know what to expect from JP Sears. He's going to come out here. He's going to give us at least 6 innings, right? He's going to give us at least 6 innings, and he's going to pitch a good game. He's going to keep the runs down. He's going to keep the ball in the park, right? Like, this is what we can expect from JP Sears. And it makes it easy to cap a game, especially when you get a team like the Brewers right? At a minus 130 against the A's. I mean, yes, you got Savale coming out. Savale, let's see what Savale has done. Uh, so Savale has not been good on the road. I'll tell you all that right now. Savale's road numbers are pretty bad. He has an ERA over 6. Savale. He has an ERA over 6 on the road, and the A's have been hitting the ball well lately. We look at JP Sears. He has not gave up more than 3 earned runs in 4 straight starts, and the A's have actually won 3 of JP Sears' last 4 starts. I like the A's at plus money here. I like them in the first 5 with the plus half a run. And if they don't have Sears too crazy, which they're probably catching on, because guys, Sears, he has gone at least 6 innings, actually 7 plus. He has gone 7 plus innings in 5 straight games. JP Sears, 7 plus innings in 5 straight games, bro. This is what I mean about this guy. You can fucking know you expect, like, you know what to expect from him. So today they're giving us JP Sears at a 17 and a half at a minus 160. It's juiced. Yeah, but I'll take it. Give me it. JP Sears over 17 and a half at a minus 160. Lock me in. You can give me, like I said, give me the A's plus the half a run as well. Give me the A's plus the half a run in the first 5 as well. And I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, we ain't going to go no farther on this one. All right. Next game we got, last game of the night. It is going to be the... Actually, is it the last game? Nope, we got the Rays too. I just didn't write anything down for the Rays. All right, so we got the Giants taking on the Mariners. So we got the Giants coming in at a... We got the Giants at a plus 120. We got the Mariners at a minus 142. We got a total of 7 here. We got Hayden Birdsong coming out for the Giants. And we got Castillo taking the mound for the Mariners at home. They're giving us a total of 7 at a minus 115. I mean, I'm not loving the Giants, man. You know, I'm not loving the Giants. I'm not loving Birdsong. I mean, this line is kind of telling me everything I need to know. It's very hard. It's very hard to back the Mariners because of their lineup, right? Like, you want to talk about inconsistent teams? I mean, this is the poster child of the MLB inconsistent team, is the Mariners. Like, if they were to have a poster of inconsistency, it would be the Mariners logo because they are just awful. Um, Birdsong, he don't look terrible, but again, it's like it's hard to trust. It's hard to trust either one of these guys, man. Uh, it's the Mariners for me, but the under might be good too. The unders, it's at a 7, but even that's rough. Give me the Mariners here, but this game's a pass for me, guys. It's a big pass for me on this one, but it's Mariners money line or nothing. Maybe Castillo's K's. All right, last game of the night. We got the Rays playing the Dodgers. The Dodgers. All right, so yeah, I don't have this game written down. All right, see what we got though. We got the Rays at a plus 170. Damn, we're getting the Rays expensive today. Getting the Rays plus 170, and we're getting the Dodgers at a minus 205 with Bobby Miller on the mound. Are you fucking joking? We got a total of 8.5 at a minus 120. Bro, are they fucking smoking dope? Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, the value's on the Rays. I like the over. I like the value on the Rays here. I mean, what are they doing? Have y'all seen Bobby Miller lately? Bro, he has an ERA over 8. So I get it, right? Bobby Miller don't have a lot. Excuse me. Bobby Miller don't have a lot of time in, right? I think we've seen Bobby Miller in I don't know how many starts, but it's not a lot of time. Actually, let me look it up, man. All right, let's see here. Bobby Miller. You know what? We won't use baseball tomorrow. Let's go over to analytics here. Bobby Miller. All right, so we got 33 innings for Bobby Miller this season. We have 33 innings for Bobby Miller with an ERA over 8. Yo, in them 33 innings, guess how many home runs Bobby Miller has given up already? And this is exactly where I was going to go. He's given up 9 home runs in 33 innings with an ERA over 8. His sharp contact is the problem. He don't keep the ball in the park. He don't have really his K work is disgusting. I mean, it's non-existent. He don't get strikeouts because he's so used to putting the ball into play. Like anything we have seen from Bobby Miller has not been good, guys. I mean, even his control is terrible. His numbers are ridiculous. Like, what are we paying for here? Bro, Rays first 5 team total, man. Tell me they're going to bless us with a 1.5. If we get the Rays team total at 1.5 in the first 5, best bet. Lock it in with me. Because I'll lock it in right here on the show. They did it. Let's go. All right, so we got the Rays team total over 1.5 at a minus 135. Let's fucking get it, man. That's what I'm talking about. DraftKings, y'all know what you're doing. I love it. Oh, I gotta log in. Y'all give me a minute. We're about to move on to the NFL, guys. But there's no way I'm not locking this in. Sorry. Locking this in right now. Bro, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong here, chat. Miller's not been good, bro. Exactly. Miller's 3-5 straight up. He's got an ERA over 8 so far. He's given up 9 home runs in his 33 innings pitched. I mean, it's not like this Rays lineup don't have power. I mean, we're talking about a bloop and a blast, people. That's it. We're talking about a Rosarena home run. You know what I mean? And we're good. It ain't like this Rays lineup is that bad. Yes, they are extremely inconsistent, but against a pitcher like Miller, I'll take my chances with a team total of 1.5 in the first 5. I mean, that is ridiculous to me. And I knew they were going to do it. I fucking knew it. Man, this shit's still fucking checking my location, bro. Like, come on. Shit be tripping, bro. Come on. All right, never mind. I'm in. All right. What are we going to do on this? Over 1.5 at a minus 135. What does 25 pay? 25 pays 43.51. That's exactly where we're going. So I'm doing 25 on the over 1.5. It's going to be my best bet today as well. So let me write that down. Damn, my pen done died too. All right, let's just get into the WNBA. I just locked that in, by the way. Hold on, no, I didn't. All right, now I did. All right, so $25 pays 43.70. All right, Rays team total first 5 over 1.5 is my best bet for the MLB today, and my best bet overall in on the show today. So let's get into the NFL now, guys. All right. I don't have anything to bring up for y'all in the NFL, so I apologize. All I got is my books, man. I mean, and I don't want you guys to be looking at just fucking lines in the NFL. So I don't know. I promise. When I get oh shit, Marcus. By the way, good morning, Marcus. Marcus saying it is Gunnar Henderson bobblehead night. I love that. This is my favorite though, right here. So that makes me feel even better. Juan Soto figurine night. So you guys know we're heavy on Judge and Soto today. So I love that, Marcus. That's awesome. All right. Let's get to the NFL. Like I was saying, guys, here in the middle, I I will for NFL season, like when the actual season starts, I will have a whole setup done for the middle, for the NFL. Same with college football. Same with everything else moving forward. You guys know, I just recently started doing this, so I'm learning still. But I will have all that fixed. Like when we're going over the NFL in the future, I will have just like how I have it for the MLB, but it will be NFL. Same with college football, all that shit. I've been working on it, so it's getting there, but not today. Not today. All right. Anyway, let's go over to the NFL. I'll run through this quickly. So we got the Jaguars playing the Falcons. We got the Jaguars coming in at a minus 340 on the money line, laying 7.5. The Falcons are at a plus 270, getting 7.5 here. We got a total of 35.5 in this game. 35.5. And we're laying 7.5 with the Jaguars in a preseason game. I mean, by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna fill y'all in real quick. Bro, I have been on fire when it comes to the preseason this year. Absolutely on fire. So my write-ups that I do on my website, I have not missed a single one yet. I have not missed a single preseason write-up. We just smacked the Bears heavy last night. That was awesome. And I don't have a write up tonight, but I definitely have some looks that I really like. So in this one, do we like laying this big of points? Fuck no. It is very tough to lay this amount of points in a preseason game. But in this situation, I have to. The Jaguars have just simply looked good in preseason. I don't know what else to say. Uh, I mean, bro, their quarterback play in preseason has been fantastic. I don't like the Jaguars, but man, I mean, Mac Jones threw 2 touchdowns last game. He's expected to come out tonight. So if Mac Jones is coming back out, bro, I think the Jaguars are going to shit on the Falcons, bro. I mean, look what the Falcons offense did last game. I mean, come on. I'm trying to look now just to be sure. Yeah, I see nothing that is indicating that Mac Jones won't come out. And on top of it, I'm gonna be real. The Jaguars defense has not been bad neither. Them guys that are on that second string in that defense, man, they have looked fucking good. So this is a very rare situation where I'm going to lay the points. I don't care. I don't care if let me see. What did I don't know if you guys are going to be able to get McLennan bets. If you have prize picks or anything like that, that is the one route that I would go on the Falcons is probably McClinton. If we can expect like another like even 8, 9 carries from him, bro, he's going to get over 30 yards, right? And that's probably where I could see him being set at. So if you can get his rushing yards at like, I don't know, if you get his rushing yards at like 25, 30, if you guys think that McClellan's going to get like 7 or 8 carries this game, take that shit over, yo. That is the only thing I like on the Falcons. Other than that, I think it's big Jaguars. If we see Mac Jones comes out here and this defense plays the same way they did last game, man, I don't see how the Falcons are going to score at all. So definitely love the Jaguars for this first game. Um, I think we lay the 7 here, and just leave it at that. Our second game that we have the Miami Dolphins. We have the Miami Dolphins taking on the lowly Buccaneers here. I don't know what you guys are expecting from the Buccaneers this year. I've heard a bunch of crazy shit, but we're not going to get into that because I'm pretty sure a lot of that talk was extremely biased because I just don't know what you can expect from the Buccaneers this year. So, Miami so far, what, 2-0? I mean, they've looked good. We're getting a really reasonable line here. They're asking us to lay 3 points with the Buccaneers at a minus 166. You're getting the Dolphins with 3. You're getting plus money with the money line at a plus 140. We got a total of 37.5. I mean, everything in me wants to take the Dolphins, right? It's kind of square. It's going to be a public play tonight. I know it's preseason, but it is. People are betting preseason, guys. Miami, they look fucking good. And I wasn't expecting them to look good in preseason because this team already has their identity. This team knows what they're looking for this year. They know who they're playing, they know what they're doing. They are built, they have their identity. And I was not expecting them to be this good in preseason. They have done super well defensively, the Dolphins. I mean, they have looked fantastic on the defensive end of things. Like, I and now they are. I'm pretty sure the reason why we're getting this line, don't hold me to it. I read it last night, is because we should be seeing Tampa Bay first string offense for a little while in this game, right? So you're going to see Tampa Bay's first string offense probably for the first half in this game, or at least the first quarter, right? I don't want to say first half, but you're going to see them. So maybe that's why we got a number like this, right? But they look terrible against Jacksonville. I mean, they look fucking pathetic. Uh, I don't know, man. It's Dolphins for me, bro. I think they win this game. Period. Maybe not early. Maybe you guys should back Tampa Bay early because of the information I'm telling you. But go verify it for yourself. It's preseason, all right? Go verify it for yourself. But because we know that Trask and Walford, we know they're going to play the majority of the time, okay? But I'm just saying, we are going to see a lot of time, a lot more time from the first string of this Buccaneers offense than we have in this game. So that could be the reason for the line. But at the end of the game, and for majority of the game, I think the Dolphins could straight up dominate Tampa Bay. So I like the Dolphins on the money line here, and I like the Dolphins plus the 3 points. All right, last game. We got the 49ers and the Raiders. I know I do that really bad. I knew someone else who used to do it really good, and it got stuck in my head ever since. So every time I talk about the Raiders, I have to do that, even though I'm really bad at it. All right. No one said anything in the chat about football, so let's keep it moving. All right. Last game of the night. we got the Niners and the Raiders. So this is another huge spread, guys. We got the Niners laying 8.5 points here. We got the Raiders getting 8.5 points here. We got a total of 33. So we got the biggest spread on the board with the lowest total on the board. So whenever we see that, the books are telling us this is going to be a 49ers domination, right? The public is all over the Niners. Uh, I mean, the line has moved a lot already, right? Like from this morning when I did this game, the Niners were a 7 point favorite. When the line opened last night, some books had the Niners 5.5 favorite. So this line has moved almost a field goal since last night. So look, all I'm saying is I'm not laying 8.5 points. I'm not doing it. Not when the book opened it up at a 5.5, and not in a fucking preseason game. What I will tell you I'm going to do is I think you could take the under. Maybe the under on the are we even getting offered the under on the Raiders team total? So yes we are. So no we're not. Fuck. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not getting any team totals. I was going to say take the Raiders team total under. I mean, if you have to, take the full game under. I don't think we see a lot of points. I think this game's going to be ugly. Can the Niners scrape this out and win by a touchdown and a field goal? Yes, they can. Do I see it? No. I do like the under. I think this is going to be a ugly game. Um, so there is a bet that I really like a lot. Uh, it's that DraftKings offers. It's any team to score 30 points, any team to score 40 points, and it's always priced pretty well. So I do want to go back, and I do want to tell you guys that I think we could take it in the Dolphins and Buccaneers game. I think you could take either team to score 30 points in this game. It's at a plus 285. All right. And you might as well sprinkle the 40 as well. It's at a plus 1,700. Just throwing it out there. I think any team to score 30 plus, any team to score 40 plus, I think it's an extremely underrated bet. And I think this is a game we take it in. All right. That's all I got, guys. So let me see. Actually, do you guys wanna go through the WNBA real quick? We might as well. We got time, right? We got 170 people in here. And I've been hot in the WNBA. There's just so many games, man. And I'm running out of my voice, bro. Public Enemy likes the Jaguars that beat them bad. I'm with you, girl. She also likes Miami to cover. I'm with you there. I think Miami wins outright, Public Enemy. I think Miami wins outright. All right, so I'll talk about one WNBA game that I like tonight. All right. One WNBA game that I like tonight. So we ain't got to go through all of them. If you guys want all my picks, you guys know where to go. My VIP is extremely cheap. Oh, and by the way, we swept the board again last night. For all y'all that weren't in here for the recap in the beginning of the show, yeah, we swept VIP again last night. Shit's just becoming regular. All right, so where is the Dream and the Mercury at? Hold on, give me a minute. I can't. Why does DraftKings not have it? Oh, never mind. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so we got the Mercury laying 122 here on the money line. We got the Dream at home getting plus 102 on the money line, and we got a total of 163 in this game. I love the over here. Plain and simple. I love the over. It's one of my favorite WNBA plays of the night. I think this game goes over no problem. I mean, the last game between these two teams were low scoring, so I understand it. But that's why I think this game is going to be so different. I mean, the Mercury's offense has been good, and they were awful in that last game. That when these two played, that offense was terrible. They just didn't show up. That is not going to happen again, bro. They have been going over their season average almost all month, right? Well, since they came back, at least, right? They were doing it before the break. The Mercury's defense is another huge problem. I'm not a big fan of the Dreams offense. Let me see something. This is going to tell me a lot right here where they have the team totals at. Because I'm not a fan of the Dreams offense, to be real with y'all. But the Mercury, this is what I'm saying. The Mercury's defense is so bad that it's going to be okay. So we're getting the team totals at. They're not giving them to me. They're not giving me any fucking team totals, bro. All right, regardless, guys, over 163.5 is my best bet in the WNBA tonight. Phoenix Mercury and the Atlanta Dream. I love them both. If you guys want a player prop, uh, we just backed Cooper. We're staying away from player props, even though I do think you could take them in this game. I'm just not going to give any out. All right. I'm just going to say Howard's probably not a bad look tonight. All right. Howard's probably not a bad look on the Dream. I would target Dream player props because, like I said, the Mercury's defense is awful. They're going to let them get whatever they want. All right. That's all I got today, guys. So, went over the entire slate, WNBA, NFL, MLB. If you guys go to my bio on Twitter, I have a Plug Talk community. It's called the Plug Talk Society. Yes, I named it. Thank you. It's really good. Uh, so it's the Plug Talk Society. It's everything Plug Talk, meaning I go in there, I recap the entire show, meaning I give you the plays that I took in every single one, in every single game. I drop the flashbacks in there. I drop the best bets, all the links for the show, anyone who was on the show, and obviously we could talk about the show in the community. So you could go to my bio on my Twitter and you'll see it. Just send a request and I'll let you in. If you guys can go to my YouTube, please subscribe. And I got one more spot left. One more spot, man. All NFL season. The entire NFL season. VIP for $100, yo. I already had 4 people take advantage of it. I was only going to honor 3. So, but I couldn't help it, man. It's everyone that really fucks with me. So it's people that been with me for a while. A lot of people that listen to the show. So I just want to leave it out there. I got one more spot. If anyone wants to take it, if you pay today, it starts today. So, and we know NFL obviously don't start, but you pay today, you'll get it today, all the way through NFL season. I mean, this is probably one of the best promos I've ever done. Not even gonna lie to you. And like I said, VIP, this month alone, we're gonna hit almost 55 units this month alone. Like we are absolutely on fire right now. So, and I love tonight's card. Love tonight's card. So all right. I appreciate all you guys watching Plug Talk, man. Thanks for the support. I'm glad I'm back on X. I'm super happy I'm back on X, man. If you guys can, just share the space. Let me know what you took out of it. If you want any bets, let me know. My DMs are always open. Come join the community, join the Discord, join the YouTube. Guys, I told y'all, as long as you guys keep showing up, I'm going to keep showing up and I'm going to keep investing into Plug Talk. I have for the last couple years, and I'm going to continue to. As long as you guys keep supporting, I'll be here. All right. See you again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day. And yeah, man, we'll be back again tomorrow.